I'm driving along Neptune here, and I'm making a turn on El Porto, which is going to take me right down to an area that I've actually lived in a couple different places down off of La Mesa here, and ultimately we're going to be going on the Coast Highway here, and Encinitas. This is kind of southern Encinitas here. I actually lived right in that house right there. So, and take a left here, and this is going to take us right up to the Coast Highway. And it's interesting going down the street that I actually had my apartment, and right by the office I had. It's kind of a little tricky holding the camera and driving. But the funeral home where my girlfriend's funeral was at, this is the backside, but this is where my girlfriend that committed suicide, where her memorial was held, and the place I ultimately lived at when I was later married was just right up the street, which is kind of funny. So the place I ended up living was right up here, about another block or so. Well, actually right up here. This is heading to the Coast Highway, but it's kind of funny. This street here, Melrose, is the front side of the funeral home. So, to give you a perspective, the place I lived in was right up there, and the back side of the office was right over here. The place I lived in was right there, and then my office was, this is the backside. My backside of my office was right here. That's how close it was. And then when you go down the street here, this runs down into Moonlight Beach. So anyway, even though it's been a number of years since I've lived here, I know my way around because I lived here for so long. And I just saw a place this morning, which obviously I wouldn't rent because it's too expensive, but it was $4,500, $4,500 for the rent. It was just right up the street here, just a couple blocks from Moonlight. Didn't even have an ocean view. And it was right over here. Make a left here. See that the real steep hill you can't quite see really well is where Moonlight is. And the place that I saw that was $4,500 a month for rent was in a new build. It was new to me, but it was a relatively new building. It's this building right here on the right here. And I'm gonna get the website.